Hey, Crispy. Nashua Community College? Nice. Crispy, I don't know if you saw or not, but we finally got a pig, and I named because we had talked about it, and the name Crispy Bacon was so prime, we did indeed name the pig Crispy Bacon. Lance, because you recommended it, you can check out the Planet Zoo video 3 because you were talking about it, and I went with I took your recommendation and put in Bengal tigers. I got a couple. That's what I need, the water filter. You know, Nurse Incompetent, I was looking around for that. I, for some reason, thought that just like electricity, the home hub generated water and power, but it's just water. Thank you. I'll do that so their water doesn't get all nasty. Oh yeah, Linz. Episode 3 went up today, my friend. Alright, I did all the harvesting here. Let's fish next to our dude. Oh, he went home, huh? Oh, yeah. What's the question mark on that barrel? I'm gonna have to go check that out. Should have gotten beetles. Oh, I can use something on this barrel of fish oil, apparently. That's interesting. Well, there's still time, Nurse Incompetent. The Goliath beetles? I thought about it. I was close. Oh, Beetlejuice. Good idea. That's funny. I love that movie. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Yeah, Sun Valley does look really good, Grim. You have to tell me how it is, my friend. Oh, that sucks, Crispy. I hate when stuff like that happens. When it's just like you only need a little bit more or just a few more classes, but it either interferes or they're way too expensive. Brew, that movie did freak me out when I was a kid. It still freaks me out now. It's just one of those kind of out there movies, but I like it. Michael Keaton does such a good job. It's a herring. Hey, that was for the quest. I just nailed the quest. That's pretty sweet. I can give the... Who wants this? Look at this. Sam. Sam wants a herring. Well, guess what, buddy? I just caught you one. Luckily, a herring is an easier fish. Oh, albacore. Somebody wanted an albacore too, but I think I waited too long. Hey, Beetlejuice! I did just call you. I just said Beetlejuice 3 times and you arrived. The ghost with the most. I can't believe it. How many times do you see The Exorcist, my man? Midnight to 3 a.m. Yeah, labs can get kooky with the timing. A pedicure? Nice. Getting yourself all presentable. Halibut. So you were misnetting bats in the swamp, so it had to be at that time. That is hilarious. That sounds like a really fun lab. That fish tried to get away. Oh god, it's not a fish at all. It's a squid. That is kind of scary, I know. One time when I was in college and I was living in a house with a bunch of my buddies, a bat got in and we were trying to, get it and get it out. It was very much like the scene from The Great Outdoors with Dan Aykroyd and John Candy with the bat. And, we're all trying to get the bat. But that's the concern, is like, please don't let it fly up and give me rabies. Yeah, Grim, that movie is hysterical. I watched that so many times. Alright, I better get home. It's getting late. Oh god. I don't want to be out past my bedtime. Willie's coming back. Maybe he was pounding him down at the tavern. The old saloon. Everybody's out late. Man. I'm gonna just make it, I think. Here we go. We made it. Terrific. Diving in. There we go. So now we got enough money that we can get some ducks. It's Sunday. Well, providing Marnie works on Sunday. She really might not. Oh my god, look at all this. What's these glass shards? Maybe I should give them to Gunther. Alright, nothing for the community center that I have on me, so I can just safely sell this all, right? Okay then, fine. You're gonna hurt Nurse Incompetent? Because you got summoned, Beetlejuice? In the middle of your pedicure, you had to jump out? Don't be too harsh on Nurse Incompetent. It just has to do with, the restrictions on your... whatever contract binds you to having to report when your name is said 3 times. That's the real difficult part. So if I have a coop that's full and I put an egg in the incubator, does it still work, or do you need to build does there have to be like one empty space? Can you get the chick and then like build another coop, or do you already have to have that all planned out? We'll find out. Same thing with this. Like if one of the animals just miraculously gets pregnant. Whoa. It's the ghost with the most. Nurse Incompetent. There we go. All the animals, we say hello. And then now, I can get the wool pretty easily from that sheep. Milk's coming out, free flowing. Alright, let me get the shears going. Snip, snip. Got it. Terrific. Alright, now I'm gonna go... put all this milk to work. There. You know what? That's a good point, Nurse Incompetent. The Joker from The Dark Knight and Beetlejuice do have some resemblance. The Heath Ledger Joker. Give me the ducks. Super close, JR. All I need is either... the jam or a piece of cloth. Hey, Dizzy! You know I'm gonna do Subnautica. I just gotta finish a game first, and I'm looking for Subnautica on sale. I after your recommendation, Dizzy, about Subnautica, I googled it, and nobody has it on sale. It's $30 from everybody right now, so I want a sale. Oh, you just finished it today? Man, that's awesome. Alright, let's get a, let's get this duck named after our good friend Point. Alright. Yeah, I played it like for an hour. I got it from the library one time because a friend recommended it. JR, I got it for PS4 a while ago. But I don't own it, and I'd love to play it. It seems great. I'm doing awesome, Dizzy. How are you doing? Thanks for asking. I need another duck. Yeah, Point, of course. Anything I can do. A Knight's Tale? It's a good one. Any movie that includes Geoffrey Chaucer as a character, we're talking good times. Alright, let's get a cowboy in here. Cowboy Jim needs an animal. Great. I'll send little Cowboy Jim to her new home right now. Alright, perfect. I got 2 ducks. That's good for now. You know, it's a great question, Dizzy. Maybe one day I'd do a face cam, but think about all of the mystique and allure that's created by you not being able to see that I'm an alien visiting from another planet, studying human culture undercover. and posing as a video game streamer. 1 million sub special? Well, yeah. If I got 1 million subs, you know I would do it then. 10K? That's a good consideration. JR, that's a good consideration. What can I donate? The glass? Glass shards. Wow, you found some broken glass. Let's put that up in the museum. Great. Man, the museum looks awesome. We're doing really well. Yeah, it's tough, Nurse Incompetent. That's the thing. Hand reveal is possible, Neo. For sure. But Nurse Incompetent makes a good point. It's... if my face interferes with, you know, my professional life, it gets tricky. I don't want my students to know. I don't care if they're former students, but I'd be in the middle of a stream and I'd have students come on and be like, I can't believe you gave me a C on that paper. What is your problem? We'll see, though. We'll see. It's a lot to think about. Let me check my pine trees to see if the sap has come in. That's a great question, Dizzy. I'd actually be friends with... I mean, I'd be friends with both, honestly, but I'd go with the wisest. I want to talk to the wisest and get some advice. Good advice is priceless. They could notice the voice, but it sounds a little different. You know how, like, your voice... You ever hear your own voice on the answering machine? Or anything like that? Or even if I watch one of my videos, it sounds weird. It sounds a little off. It's just, like, twisted just a bit. So it's masked just enough by the recording process to make it not identifiable, I think, live. No, I have not, Dizzy. That's a great question. No, I haven't. I'll talk to my students about games, though, because sometimes my students, like, will have really good recommendations of things that they've played. And I try them out, and I'm like, oh, man, that was great. Yeah, it is weird. So I've just been kind of reticent about the whole thing. Yep, I'm with you JR, and you Grim, wisest. Do horror games? You know, that's a great question, and let me tell you the answer to that. Do you consider Resident Evil a horror game or not? Because I got Resident Evil Village for the PlayStation 5, and I want to do a series on it, but I got to finish some other games first, because I don't want to get distracted. I want to get into that game and really enjoy it. That's true, JR. Darkest Dungeon is really filled with horror. Okay, Grim. Yeah, good idea. I'm going to. I hear that it's like... IBK, a friend of the channel, is recommending it, and I hear it's like inspired by Resident Evil 4, and I loved Resident Evil 4. I mean, I loved 2 and the original and, you know, most of the Resident Evil games, but 4 was just a lot of fun. Alright, so I checked there. The jam's not done. It's 4 p.m., but I do have enough money to go shake my tail feathers in the desert for a bit. Yeah, Neo, that's the thing, is I did not play Resident Evil 7, and I kind of feel bad, like I want to play that one too, but it looks really scary. Like the stuff I saw about the house in that game, it was like, oh my god, this is really, really upsetting. And this one seems more action-y and less scary, but I could be wrong. Weirdest thing that's happened in the middle of class? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that question. I'll tell you what it was. One time I had a student who just got up and he was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And he just like didn't look good, and he was walking and he passed out like mid-step and just fell, like fainted basically, into the door. And like bam, like a loud noise, and he was just down, like on the ground and not responding. And we were like, and so I had to like call 911, ambulance, you know, medics, everybody came, and he ended up being fine. It was just like he hadn't eaten, like horrible blood sugar, and then he stood up and then just dropped. But it was scary. It was just like, and so we were all just standing there, kind of like everybody was trying to, like, you know, help him. But it was definitely a scary moment. It was, but then he was like a real cool dude, and he ended up being fine, and he was more just like embarrassed for the rest of the semester about it. I felt bad for him. I also have had the, yeah, I know. That's what we all thought at first, was that, like, there was some external forces involved, but there really weren't. It's also, I don't know about you guys, but at my college, all of the doors have electronic key cards to open, and you use your ID, your employee ID, or your student ID, depending on what access level, to get in. And so that's your key. But what's crazy is I've had it happen in the middle of class and then before class. If the power goes out, then you can't get in. You can't open the door. And so, like, one time I was like 5 minutes before class, power goes out, we can't get in, and, you know, there's no rhyme or reason. Like, it's not gonna, we don't know when it's gonna come back on, so gotta go home. That makes everyone so happy. They're like, yay! Form of the perfect student. Honestly, the perfect students are the ones that come to class and want to talk and participate in the discussion, so that we have, like, meaningful conversations that stimulate critical thinking and give people good ideas about, like, what to write the papers on, or just make people think, make people try out new theories and ideas. People who are genuinely excited about, like, learning. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I gotta go. What if you can't get out? You can always get out of the classroom, Dizzy. You just can't get back in. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to die. That was funny. Average paper length? Usually the papers are like between 3 to 5 pages, but they can be longer, maybe 6 pages. But we used to do like, when I was in school, 10-page paper was more common, but they've really gotten away from that. It's really more like they would rather you do more shorter papers than longer papers. It's fine. Weirdest thing someone yelled out loud? Hmm. That's a good question. I'd have to think about that. Nothing jumps to mind immediately. 15 pages is a good length for a paper of a higher level, but that's for like when I teach a graduate level class. Like if I'm teaching a grad lit class, then yes, 15 pages is for the end of term paper where you have to have a lot of research and blend that in there. But generally for like undergraduate classes, no, 6, 7 pages is as long as they get. I know, Brewy. Wow. A pet from any game? Man, that's a good question. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know necessarily what my answer is 100%. Oh, nurse incompetent. Okay, take care. Good to see you. Charge that phone up. Yeah, dog meat is great. You know what I was thinking, though, along those lines, Brew, in terms of also dog? I don't know if you guys remember, but, like, it's kind of out there, but Mega Man has a dog. I think its name is Rush, and it's like a robot dog, to go with Mega Man. I think that would be pretty sweet to have, like, Robo Dog, because that dog, Mega Man's dog, it can help you, like, jump and can fly and do all kinds of cool stuff. So that'd be fun. Nintendo living forever would be good. I think Crypto, Superman's dog, would also live forever. That's a good one. But I don't know if they featured that in a game. Have I played Nintendo Land? No. What's that? There's a lot of games where you have a good horse, but I don't know if you can. It's like, do you consider a horse like a pet? Is that the right word in terms of a relationship? What's your choice? Oh, the Bone Skull from Graveyard Keeper, JR? Yeah, that's a great choice. That's hilarious. Absolutely. That's legit, for sure. That's funny. There's some good ones like Kate Sith from Final Fantasy VII, or God, what is that? There's a cat in Persona 5, isn't there? Like that turns into a car. You know what? The Wii U was one of the only Nintendo systems I've never owned. Yeah, Morgana. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. There's also kind of like in Persona 4, there's that Teddy or whatever. Teddy's okay. A hedgehog with a shield. Not bad, Brew. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's that little, that dog that you get, Didymus, in RuneScape? That's a good dog. Where's my treasure? No, I don't want to fight you. I want treasure of the highest quality. Or iridium. Alright, Dizzy. You take care as well, my friend. Congrats again on beating Subnautica. I really want to get that one now. It's a great idea. All dogs are good dogs. It's pretty true, isn't it? I better get out. I don't want it to get too late. Pam's got to get to sleep. I got to be thoughtful. All right, so we're just kind of stalling out until it is time for the big day for the new year. Return to Stardew Valley. You got that right. I gotta get back. It's getting late. Pam might fall asleep while driving this bus. I like how it's only because of my stewardship that Pam even has a job. I don't think anyone else rides. Oh, good call, Brew. All right, my friend. Have a good evening. Tell your dog hello. Wild plum jelly. Ready. So we can go to the community center tomorrow and finish the entire room to get the greenhouse, I believe. I don't know if they automatically build that, or it's like you have to pay the carpenter lady, Robin, to build that for you. I don't have very much money. There we go. There's a little cheese. Day 1 of spring, year 2. Whew, a lot of pressure. Let's do this. All right, everybody, you're going to have to help me pick the crops that are going to be like the most profitable crops for the new year. Why, hello there. My name's Kent. I just got back last night from overseas. My wife told me that a new farmer had moved in while I was gone. Who's this guy? What? Well, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'll see you around. Military man? What do you mean your wife? Who's your wife? The price of raw materials at Robin's shop and Clint's shop has increased. What? Does the game just do this to scale the price so that you can't just buy them willy-nilly because you have more money? It's double now? Oh, man. That's kind of sad. Alright, let's go ahead and just put everything in here that we can. Everything in there. Anything we want to throw in here? I already have good mayonnaise. Alright, looking good. Okay, perfect. Wow, I'm going to need to do a lot of work on the farm. Let's check on the ducks. The mighty ducks. Oh my god. These ducks are quite small. Alright. Well, we could start filling up our silo again at the very least. The winter was rough on the reserves. heater doesn't need to run anymore. My bill should be much lower for maintaining. Oh, I can open the door now, too. I can just let them outside. Pigs will make truffles if they're grown up. I was wondering about that. Like, do they have to be outside and they find truffles? I will just come into the barn and there will just be a truffle lying on the ground. Like, how exactly does that work? Was something I was curious about, kind of. Alright, let me get the shears on this guy. There you go. You can cool down. They have to be outside? Okay. Well, we'll let them out. Alright. Good. I think that's it for the animals. Let me open the door. Bam. Enjoy, animals. Come on out. Golden size. Clear this out. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's get these in here. And let's just put the rest of the eggs away. Make the mayonnaise. Alright, now I'm going to use my scythe, and I'm going to clear out the entire area and try to optimize the sprinklers. I'm going to rip all of it up with the pig. I'm gonna clean everything up. Scarecrows, sprinklers, everything. And start from scratch. And see what we can do with these iridium sprinklers and company. No, absolutely, Grim. And honestly, I don't mind backseating in this game when it's like on functional stuff like that I'm just missing. Because I have a lot to learn about, obviously, optimization. The only thing I really care about backseating with this game is just the story. Providing there really is any. I mean, you know, just... Alright. Super plow. Fantastic. Get this out of here. Alright, and then we're gonna just water. Oh no, not that. Sorry, wrong thing. Whoops. I gotta till the earth. Okay, fantastic. Hunting wall. Good evening, my friend. I'm sorry you are awake if you don't want to be, but it is good to have you here. Haley? She's a tough one to marry. But she gives you that great pink cake. Oh, she's picky? Interesting. No, I did not know that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just kind of plow out the first section for the iridium sprinklers and then go buy a bunch of seeds. Okay. So the iridium sprinklers do 2 around, right? So let me think about this. If I put it here, it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, this is actually a little bit too deep what I've hoed out, but that's fine. So then we go 1, 2, and then we go 1, 2, like this. So this and this. Yeah, I think so. So it's 4-way. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, I think. 1, 2, 1, 2. This should be good. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. So that's all of my iridium sprinklers. And now I can start placing my less powerful sprinklers. 1, 2, 1. But they need to go like this. And then like that. There. Okay. So that should be everything there watered. But let me get... Well, wait a minute. Am I missing one? No, that's good. Let's go buy some seeds from Pierre. Let's go look what the best is. It's spring again. Look at this. Dandelion. $40 copper, but you get to keep them? Alright. Now, let's do this. Okay, so what do you guys think? What's my best bet for making money? Oh, Grim! Thank you for watching the video, and I'm so glad to hear that you agree. Yeah, they were just, like, some of them were pretty minor things, but, I feel like they'd be easy for the developers to add at least a few of those in there. Yeah, springtime, JR. So should I go with beans or cauliflower? Is cauliflower the big money? Potatoes. Beans are multi-harvest, says Robin. Yeah, good idea. Maybe they're just the most efficient, right? So I could just plant beans everywhere, and then they would just, I wouldn't have to replant them. And it's the beginning of the season, so I would get the most. You get 28 days, so I would get 2 cycles of these beans, basically. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Cauliflower, strawberry, and rhubarb. Okay. I didn't see strawberry or rhubarb. Is that down here somewhere? Should probably plant some of these trees at some point. I don't know at what point in the game you guys like to plant these trees. I don't have any of them. Okay. Trees are good for the greenhouse? Oh, okay, perfect. Alright, I'll get like 20 cauliflower. Yeah, they are expensive. Oh, that's right, Robin. You can only buy strawberry at the fun time dance party. Right, right, right. Well, then maybe I'll save some cash. Oh, Sandy in the desert will sell you rhubarb? That's cool. I can get to the desert now, at least. I want to see if I can finish this. So, I have, this jelly. Yes! Okay. So we finished the bundle here, and this means that we get a keg. Okay, that's cool. But now, um, it's mayhem, everybody. The spirits are going crazy. So many wonderful bundles. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Look at this. Man, this room looks awesome. Whoa, they fixed up the kitchen too. Cool. So this is you get two for the price of one when you do that one. So we now have the community center doing pretty well. I mean, we're gonna have to work on fishing very aggressively, and then on this bulletin board. Yeah, I love the Junimos too, Robin. They're so cute. I need to do the dye bundle, which requires red cabbage and a duck feather. Well, I do have ducks, so maybe I can get that. Apples seem like they should be easy to get. Pomegranate, rabbit's foot, wine, and oak resin. Yikes. Oh, yeah, I gotta do all that cooking. Maple syrup, I can tap something for that. This is gonna be a little bit more challenging. But, you know, whatever, we'll get there. So not today, but tomorrow, they should finish the greenhouse. Alright, so let me jump up. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get these as much as I can in the ground. I was going to go check my taps, but I got to run back. Robin, I have the mushroom cave. So I get shrooms. Alright, so let's then... I think I've got some fertilizer. Yeah, I have basic fertilizer. That's for the summer. Oh yeah, good call on the scarecrows. What about, these ancient seeds? Did you guys say that I want to grow those in the greenhouse? Or I can just grow them whenever I want? Alright, let me get this fertilizer out. I don't think I'm going to have enough fertilizer. Let me put some of this stuff away. So my scarecrows can go around. That's a good idea, Robin. It seems like I need apple for a lot. Let me get the sap out of here, and then I can make a bunch of fertilizer. Oh, quality fertilizer. You just need a fish? Well, that's another reason to get better at fishing. Let me just get as many of these beans in the ground as I can. Uh-huh. There we go. There we go. Alright, and then this row needs to get fertilized as well, for however much I have. Okay. Not bad. And then let's just plant some beans. Everywhere. Oh no, that's right. It's going to be hard to, the thing gets in the way. Alright, this is going to take some precision work. Alright, we can do this. Now, wait a minute, but I have to be able to walk, don't I? Or I'm not going to be able to get to some of them, right? Or can you walk on top of them to pick them? I can't remember how this works with beans. Maybe I need to plant cauliflowers, like, below them so I can get to them all. So I'll just plant, then, the beans on the top, and then, like, plant some cauliflowers below them so that I can get through the fields. Right. I'm going to have to, dig some of these out. Unfortunately. Okay. And then we'll just put in the cauliflower. Like this. Okay. And then we can put in the, like, maybe do it like this. You know? This should work. I'll just need some more. Yeah, an undo button would be good, especially if you're clumsy like I am, but it's alright. There we go. And then I can put in one more row down here of beans. And I'll just fill in the rest when I get more cauliflower or rhubarb seeds, whichever. Alright, perfect. I like this. I can plant some rice. I don't know how good that is, but I need it for, like, I need to make sushi. You know? Yeah, a take back would be great. I agree. Let me put this keg down. It was a gift. Alright, and then let me sell what I have in terms of mayonnaise, etc. So I can throw this mayo in here, dandelion, cheese, the cheese, this, sell that. Okay, that looks good. And yep, it is 12:20, so it's definitely time to get inside and get to sleep. Let's check the TV. See if there's... No, it's Monday, so we're good. Perfect. Here they come. Junimo's building up the greenhouse. Terrific. So we'll have this tomorrow. Day 1 of spring, year 2. Bam. Terrific. The rooster's crowing. Now let me just take a look at my watering pattern to make sure that, yeah, it looks like every square is getting watered. So I placed the sprinklers correctly of the sprinklers that I did place, but I have more to go. So I'll try to get more beans, more cauliflower, all down, maximize some profits. The animals keep the money coming in until I get the big burst of income with the harvests, basically. All right, awesome. Well, everybody, this has been a real treat, but I need to go to sleep myself. I want to say thank you all so much for coming out to the stream tonight. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day, and we'll pick this up next time. JR, Grim, Robin, Lance, Neo, hunting, brew, nurse incompetent, dizzy. Everyone, have a fantastic evening or day. Thanks again. See ya.